Okay, loves. Maybe short and sweet today, but I told you I'd bring you back to the bamboo circle. And again, when you're entering a space and you want to know its deeper mysteries, ask permission. Just kind of take your hand in a counterclockwise position. Press the center as if you're pressing a button. And wait to see if you hear a yes or a no. And then step on in. You may be able to hear the rushing water of the river. Hey, and you may or may not get tired of hearing me say that this is not what I thought was going to be developing for the new channel, which is perfect. I promised to be honest. I invited you on this journey with me yesterday. I said I was going to do my best to check in every day, whether it's long or short, whether I have something profound to share, or I just invite you into whatever's going on in my day. And so I'm attempting to honor that promise to myself, if nothing else. I didn't know what I was going to share necessarily today, but I thought, hey, let's get out and go enjoy some nature. There's a lot going on in my life right now, and the fact that this is not what I planned for the new channel. I thought it was going to be far more polished. I was going to be teaching you all kinds of tools for changing the channel in your brain, raising your vibration, bringing yourself back into balance and harmony in your lives. And I'm giving you the raw and real and unedited me. Some days without makeup, some days without a plan. So it's going to be it seems like this channel is going to be the opposite of polished. I've mentioned before Laura Lynn, Lynn, on mindfulness, meditation, and mantras. You can go and check out previous videos where I'm sharing all kinds of tools. I started that in 2019. And actually, though, again, I thought this channel, I aming as LLD. Go back and see my previous few videos that I just did to welcome you to the new channel and what I aming means. And I aming as LLD. I'm in the form and expressing as Laura Lynn Danley. And yeah, so the old channel was sharing, like I said, all kinds of tools for changing the channel in our brain, raising our vibration. And I'm sure this is going to be similar. I'm writing a book, co-writing a book with my beloved teacher, Don Miguel Angel Vergara Calleros from Mérida, Mexico. And it's a handbook of healing with Mayan mantras, restoring balance and harmony to our lives. And eventually, this channel is going to be very much about that, where we just I share the different mantras and what we can use them for in our lives to restore that balance and harmony. So let's check in for a minute. I've already mentioned earlier this week, I've been dealing with some grief. I don't use the word trauma lightly, but some traumatic events in my life this week. And so I'm inviting you in just to, I don't know. I really don't know today. So I'm going to pause and be quiet for just a moment. Let's maybe even close our eyes together and sit in silence for just a moment, if nothing else, and see what comes. Listen to the sounds around you. Maybe birdsong. It may be a rushing river. Maybe traffic passing by. It may be the noise of your inner thoughts. It may be a feeling that's weighing upon you, pressing in on you. It may be a physical sensation that's got your attention. See if you can just notice it. Possibly from a place of neutrality, as if you were just watching yourself. Allowing yourself to soften, maybe around some hard edges. And to be just tender with yourself. I offer you nothing more than that today. Let's just sit with that for a moment and see if you can. See if you can soften. Just notice what you're experiencing. If you're having any self-judgment, just notice that. Practice not even judging the inner judge. It's there for all of us. Just soften and tune in. And as you notice physical sensations, repetitive thoughts, feelings that may have come and camped out this week, see again if you can make space for that within you, allowing it to exist. Even if you're judging what you're noticing, allow space for that. If you're hearing a voice in your head that says, I shouldn't be experiencing this, just notice that. We all say it to ourselves, which sometimes dials up our suffering. But for now, just notice it. Soften if you can. Be tender with yourself. I love you. I love you. I love you. And before I close tonight, let's just... these aren't necessarily Mayan words, obviously. They're English, but a mantra that my teacher, Don Miguel, taught me is just to repeat. Again, I've mentioned the Mayan sacred 7. It's a magic number, or at least 3 times, the Holy Trinity. 3, 7, or 11, or just keep repeating something until you feel the shift you want to feel. And what we're going to say is, I am love, only love, eternal love. Repeat it with me. Say it out loud. I am love, only love, eternal love. Now I want you to go ahead and put your hand on your heart chakra. Rest your hand on your heart as you say it once more. I am love, only love, eternal love. A dear friend reminded me recently that sometimes in the midst of the chaos of our thoughts and the chaos that's surrounding us in this world right now, as things are quickening, sometimes the best thing we can do is just take this hand, place it on our heart chakra, and just breathe. Again, see if you can soften, create space within you, be tender with yourself. I love you, I love you, I love you. And I hope to tune in and see you again tomorrow. So as we walk out of our bamboo shelter, we're going to close that sacred space, those inner mysteries that we open to, by going counterclockwise. I don't know if you can see my hand, counterclockwise. And pressing that same button, saying thank you,